Hello, everyone, and welcome to Discussion 1B. This discussion builds directly on our work in Module 1 and asks you to think carefully about a core distinction that will matter throughout this course. That is, the difference between research regulation and moral responsibility. Regulatory systems such as IRBs, informed consent, and federal guidelines exist for a reason. They protect participants, establish boundaries, and help prevent harm. But here's the key idea for this discussion. Following the rules does not automatically mean we have fulfilled our ethical responsibility. Regulation sets a baseline, and ethics, especially Christian ethics, asks what comes after that baseline is met. In your initial post, everyone will begin in the exact same place. You will be asked to briefly explain why research needs to be regulated, using at least one ethical principle we have discussed or that is included in your reading, such as respect for persons, beneficence, and justice. That's our shared foundation. From there, you will choose one discussion pathway depending on how you'd like to engage these ethical questions. If you choose option A, you will engage in the discussion explicitly through a Christian ethical lens, focusing on ideas like vocation, service to neighbor, and stewardship of knowledge and the body. This option asks you to consider where moral responsibility extends beyond compliance and why Christian ethics often challenges a minimum standards mindset. If you choose option B, you'll examine a non-Christian ethical framework, such as utilitarianism or principlism, but you'll do so in contrast with Christian ethics, not alongside it. The goal here is to examine the limits, tensions, or blind spots when responsibility is framed only in a secular term. Option C focuses on professional identity. You will reflect on your future role as a researcher or clinician and consider where IRB approval and professional codes fall short, and how Christian understanding shapes or reshapes vocation, ethical decision-making, and practice. In other words, this is not a discussion about whether IRBs are bad. They're actually not. Sometimes it may feel like they are, but they are not. This is a discussion about why ethical responsibility doesn't disappear once the paperwork is approved. No matter which option you choose, everyone will end their post the exact same way, by identifying one ethical responsibility that cannot be enforced by regulation alone. That closing reflection is important. It is where we move from compliance to formation. After posting your initial response by day 3, you'll reply to at least 2 classmates by day 7. As you respond, make sure that you're focusing on engaging their ideas, asking questions, extending their reasoning, or explore where your perspectives may differ. This discussion is meant to help you think about not just what the researchers do, but about who the researchers are becoming. I'm looking forward to reading your posts and seeing how you engage these questions.